Walt Disney, and let me introduce you to some of the characters I created. Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy. I was born in Chicago, Illinois on December 5th, 1901. I was the fourth of 5 children, and when I turned 4, my family and I moved to a farm in Marceline, Missouri. We lived on the farm for 5 years. In my free time, I rode the pigs, but I also drew, painted, and sold pictures to my neighbors and friends. In 1917, we moved to Chicago. When I was 16, I wanted to join the Army with my brothers, but I was too young. Finally, I convinced my mom to sign papers so I could drive an ambulance. I went to France, and even though the war was over by the time I arrived, I still helped drive other military vehicles. In 1919, we moved back to the United States and opened my first art commercial company. Then when I was there, it was very hard to figure out everything, so I moved back to Kansas City. While I was in Kansas City, I wanted to learn to do animation at the slide company. There, I learned all about animation. Animation is drawings that move. They're sort of like cartoons. Also, in the 1920s, cartoons were just becoming popular, so this was very special to me. Once we were done making the cartoons, we would get some actors and then we would create a play. Sadly, the people I worked with decided to go work with another company, and now I was on my own. But that's where it gets excited because I had a secret character I was creating, and it was a mouse. Why did I choose a mouse? Great question. Oddly enough, when I was working in Kansas City, I had a tame mouse that would come visit me at my desk. It became my inspiration. After lots of thinking and creating, I chose to name my secret character Mickey Mouse. People really loved my character, and it became really popular. It inspired me to do other characters in movies like Donald Duck, Snow White, and the Seven Dwarfs, and Dumbo. I had lots of ups and downs with my business, but the characters and stories kept me going and eventually gave me the idea to create a fantasy world, which I named Disneyland. Disneyland became a success, and 2 of my daughters had grown up, which meant my wife Lillian and I were happily full-time babysitters for our grandchildren. For our 41st wedding anniversary, Lillian and I took our children and grandchildren to British Columbia. It was there I started not feeling well. I soon found out I had lung cancer, which doctors said it was due to all my cigarette smoking. I died when I was 65 years old. I didn't get to see the opening of Walt Disney World, but my brother Roy made sure it was a success. Even though I'm gone, people like McKenzie still enjoy my books, records, and movies and toys. Maybe one day McKenzie will get to do the ultimate dream of anyone and visit Walt Disney World with her family because I believe it is important for families to have fun together.